Hey everybody, this is Average Joe Press. We're in Braselton, Georgia. We're gonna walk around the post office, see if we can exercise our First Amendment right. Let's see what we got going on here. Now, this post office is actually pretty small for the size of Braselton. If you look on Wikipedia, Braselton is about, I think it's about 14 square miles is how much city they actually have. This is actually a very small post office. So this is the back. I don't know if they take any deliveries back here. There used to be parking back here. You can see from the lines on the ground. Next to a Gwinnett Clinic. The fence, they're secured with a 4-foot fence on one side, but nothing over here. And there's no signs that say that you can't go back here. So I don't even think I'd want to walk on that deck with as bad as that wood is rotted. You see a lot of post office where they add on a trailer in the back for extra room and storage during busy seasons. You see, this is the old flagpole. And we'll go around to, I'm guessing the entrance was over there where we were at, because there were the old parking lines on the pavement. And around here, I guess this is the new entrance, newer. And there's our flag over here. Not much of a breeze today. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's probably about 40 degrees out here. Look at that deck right there falling apart. That's an accident waiting to happen for an employee. Thing is completely rotted out. So this is a really small post office. Some phone numbers here. Face covering recommended. Of course, the first thing everybody's going to want to look at is make sure we got the poster 7. So 2003. Doesn't seem to be anybody in here now. It was busy just a minute ago before I came in here. Not really much going on now. So if you found this video, do a like and subscribe. You know the routine. A thumbs up helps. A thumbs down still sort of helps. Still showed that people watched it. Post office boxes here, not a whole lot. I don't know what that's all about. Little community board, local interest. What do we have for local interest here? Braselton might have their own magazine. Official town guide. There you go. Oh. You are here. Mail drop boxes. Right. Hours of operation. Something falling. 1993. That is a old. Of course, this is an old post office. Down here, take a look around.
You need this?
Yeah. Hey, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir. Quick question. What you videotaping? What's the purpose of videotaping?
Well, you know, you can't give away all your secrets at once.
You're not allowed to videotape in the post office.
What's that now?
You're not allowed to videotape in the post office.
Yes, I am.
Hello? Hello? Hold on.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thanks. On the screen, it just says anything fragile, liquid, perishable, living batteries, perfume, mercury.
Nope, just Valentine candies and cards.
Any extra insurance on it besides the 50?
No. I got 8 grandbabies at Alaska Army base, so.
That's 1325. That address that can come up. Or maybe because it's Army base. You mailed it before though, right?
Yes, I mailed something, when was I here, Wednesday?
Yeah. For some reason it didn't come up, but I put the correct address on there though.
Okay. You ready for me to?
Hold on.
You can just stay on the phone.
2190.
Yeah. This stuff here.
Yeah, Wednesday was birthday presents for 3 of them, and today is Valentine's. And I think I'm good till March. Thank you so much. You have a good day too.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Walked in here and she's like, sir, you can't film in here. Yeah, I can. No, the employee at the counter. Yeah. Yeah. I said, yeah, I can. And that was it. There's the camera looking back at me. Just leaving people's mail on the counter up here unattended. No wonder that there's several reports on, you come on in, sir. You come on in, sir. I think there's enough room. No wonder on Google there's a lot of reports of people losing packages. I just leave them sitting on the counter up here.
First class,
$1.20.
$1.10,
20.
20. Give me 10, will you, please?
$12.
Woo!
That's fine. Yeah, you can.
Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe.
Who came up, took a picture of your tag, the lady driving off? Yeah, okay. That's cool. No, the lady at the counter didn't say anything. It was the employee that was saying something.
Oh.
Lady at the counter didn't say a word. That stuff coming in. Nah. That's what happens. People carrying stuff in, just leave it on the counter and say this is why they end up with packages missing.
Long time no see.
I know, right?
Yeah, he gotta bring these over here for me. He's bringing some more in. And while I'm doing that, do you have the priority? I just need a priority envelope.
You want a flat rate?
I'd have to send an envelope. Yeah, cause how much is the flat rate?
It's about a 10 by 12 room, counting the
$7.95.
floor tile here.
2 or 3 something.
Tiny little room.
It's been that long since I said what?
It's been that long.
Okay.
It's been awfully crowded in here now.
You want him to bring them on up there yet?
No, I'll wait till you get everything filled out.
Okay. Okay, so this is the flat rate to send the envelope, because this is the size envelope I'm sending.
Should be a bigger post office.
Huh. Or do I put it in the box?
You can leave it like this.
No, but I wanted to go in another envelope.
That's fine.
Okay.
You put in another one.
But is it this one here or a smaller one?
It's this one right here.
She didn't say nothing else to me
Is that, oh, I
since
thought those were express. Oh, yeah.
the one thing and the one
Overnight.
response to yes I can film. That's the only thing she said.
Huh?
Do you have the address on those?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Those are, I just have to get it. The postage is already on them. I just have to get a receipt from you.
Never
I'm
over till
okay
it's
with
over.
that.
I'll
Okay,
wait
that's
till you get
fine.
that filled out.
That's fine.
What you gotta do?
The only thing I have to do is just address this one here. And then, in let her wait, she'll have to wait on those already addressed.
You need to write on something, right?
I can write over here because they don't have a lot of people in here.
You going priority?
For his, yeah. And priority is how many days?
It's probably say expected there Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, she told me to go ahead and say priority. I talked to Ron. Oh.
Yeah, there's room on the other end there. Yeah. No, you're not my way. Thank you. You scoot in there if you find room in that tiny little room.
They're going ahead and
Well, I think they have to fill out some stuff first.
You go ahead, yeah.
Yeah. There's a tiny little room for as much business as they get here. It's only about roughly 10 by 12 when you count the floor tiles. It's a very small post office. There's smaller cities that have larger post office.
This is true.
This place is old and run down. No, I'm just getting some footage.
Are you recording the
Yes, ma'am.
for the government?
What's that?
For the government?
I guess I can't really say who I'm recording it for right now. You know how you can't give away the end of a story before it's over with, you know?
Oh,
Right?
okay. Just so as long as it's
Yeah.
legal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have a good day. It's legal. It is legal. It's been expressed many times.
Thank you. Yep, thank you. Okay. All right, I will. Thank you. Bye. Here. Good. Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to stop recording and to leave our facility, please.
I can't really do that. I haven't committed a crime yet, so
It don't matter.
It's
You're
a-
not filming inside the post office.
I haven't finished my business yet either, so.
Okay, what do you need help with?
Well, help at the counter whenever I get a chance to get up there.
Hey, I'm at the Braselton retail unit. I'm
Yeah.
the manager here. Could you send an officer out, please?
What's up, man?
You're not supposed to be filming inside the post office. It's a
Yeah.
federal facility.
I'm at the Braselton retail unit, 5216 Highway 53. Yes, he is.
I'm recording. It doesn't matter
We have a
who's
customer
in
in the
frame.
lobby. He's just not cooperating.
Yeah.
We're taking care of it, sir.
Yes, yes.
So there's a court case out of
Thank you.
the 11th Court of Appeals, Smith
Yes.
versus Cumming,
Yes.
and it gives you explicit right to film
Here, come on, let's just walk in here.
all of your government
Thank you very
employees and facilities in the course of their duties.
Thank you.
There's also something on the First Amendment. You're not interested? Okay. No, well, I'm waiting for it to die down a little bit so I can get in there and take care of my business, but
Hey, how are you? Yeah, come on in.
it's awfully crowded in that tiny little room, so I'm just waiting my turn.
Shay, can you open this door? Jane, go back there with her.
Is he also a postal employee, or is
Yes,
he
he
just
is.
permitted to go back there? What was your name, man?
Sir, I don't have to answer those questions, but what I can ask you to do is leave postal premises.
So you're gonna refuse me from being able to conduct my business? Have you heard of the court case? Well, you're walking away again.
You want to return this to your
All right then. Well, it's awfully packed in there now, so I can't really get in there. Got another gentleman standing outside here.
I did.
You did it for a long time, Jay.
Okay. The customer.
Well, if she'd have a conversation with me, she'd realize that it's not actually a choice, so. Well, see, now I can't leave because I think she's calling the police because I'm standing in here, so now I have to wait.
Thank you. Hey, how are you?
So, where does it say? Somewhere here on poster 7 it says about recording in public. What's it say? Yeah, photography for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. Photography. Let's close up on that. There you go. Photography for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by signs, official signs, or security force personnel or other authorized personnel. Other photographs will be taken in permission. Start my recording over again. Alright. Let's see if she knows about her own rules and regulations. So, ma'am, you said you were the manager? Have you read the poster
Sir,
7?
I'm ready to talk to you. Thank you.
Have you read the
Excuse me.
poster 7? The rules and
Excuse me.
regulations of
I
the
know
post
what the
office?
rules and regulations are. Thank
Did you read the section about photography?
you. Have a good day. Ma'am, you can come on in.
Did you read that section about the photography? Is that a no? Are you an untrained manager? Let's see here. I think the 1993 copy even has the same wording on it, a little bit different. The 1993 copy. Yeah, so looks like it actually says it in the same words. Just move around a little bit. You actually have the poster 7 here says rules and regulations for photography in public. And you got a 1993 copy and a 2003 copy. They both say the same thing. So, all right. Not interested in being educated, I guess. Not really. My business is to conduct an inspection of the post office. And that's what I'm doing. And I want to buy me a stamp.
Shay, Jamie's right there, okay? Thank you.
A couple of them. See what's going on out here. So you need to be recording too. I'm sorry, what's that now?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Sergeant Bagwell, Braselton.
All right. Are you
So-
you got your body cam on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Looks like
So
you
what's
do
going on
too.
today, man? Why are you aggravating people?
I'm not aggravating anybody. I came in here, take a look around the post office, do a little inspection of it.
What you
Like
inspecting?
to get, huh?
What are you
The
inspecting?
facility, just checking it out.
For specific purpose?
Well, I've got a purpose, but you know, you can't really divulge all your information all at one time when you're working on a story. You're trying to put
Well,
pieces together.
They're trespassing you from the property, so I do need to see your ID.
Well, I can't be trespassing unless I've committed a crime. Is that right? Also, I need to be
No, they have
I
the right
get
to
a
trespass you from the
trespass
property.
warning first,
That's
so
what
then
we're
you can
gonna-
just escort me off the property,
That's
and
what
that's
we're going
about
to give you,
it.
but we have to have your ID to do so.
No, you actually don't have to have my ID. You can just give me a warning, and I can walk away, and that's all as far as it goes.
No, sir.
But
That's
again,
not the way we do it here in Braselton.
well, let's not worry about how we do it in Braselton. Let's worry about how we do it, you know, in the rest of the country.
We're
But
in
before
Braselton.
we're even getting to that point right there, let's circle back around to the fact of what's trying to lead you to that. You're trying to trespass me from public property
That somebody
that's
has
open
a right.
to the public. They have no right to ask me to leave.
They do.
They do not. Not unless I've committed a crime. Are you a sergeant? You're not a sergeant, are you? There you go. Can you get somebody else who's over you or even under you? Maybe one of your subordinates knows it better than you.
No.
I think they might. But they can't ask me to leave public property if I'm here to conduct my business.
What business?
That would be denying me service.
What's your business?
I'm working on a story that I'm trying to put together. I need to get some footage of the inside of post office and how everything's operated in there.
Okay.
And trying to get the footage I need. You do some walk through, you get what you need, you stand back, you get some what's called B-roll. You get some of that stuff taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I do actually want to, you know, make a purchase here too. Is why while I'm here also to help support the post office. You know, they've been struggling.
Well, it doesn't look like you're supporting. It looks like you're aggravating them.
I'm not aggravating anybody.
what they say.
Y'all are aggravating me now. I could have already got what I needed, made my purchase, and then left.
Well, it's not true. We got called here because you were aggravating people and you was getting agitated apparently.
So aggravating, what charge is that going to be?
Well, right now it's criminal trespass if you don't give us your ID so we can
Well,
trespass
so to trespass me, you got to have,
you. Your ID so we can fill out a form.
to
You
trespass
get a copy
me,
of
you
the
got to
form.
have a crime committed on the public
It is
property.
not true.
It is true.
It is not true. If you come on my private property and I tell you
There you go. That's different.
that is not different.
Your private property.
Okay, who owns this?
The government owns
Okay,
this.
they have the right to tell you to leave.
They are not the government.
She is the manager of
The
this
First
property.
Amendment gives me the right to be here, standing here, doing what I'm doing today.
And she runs the property and she has the right to tell you to leave.
And I haven't bothered any customers.
Well, that is not true. Otherwise,
I've helped people. In fact, I've opened doors for people as they walked in. I stepped out of line because they got busy.
Hey, start running tags in the parking lot. His face is going to pop up on one of them.
You think so? All right. So I was even opening doors for people. I wasn't finished conducting my business yet.
You know
They
what
started
car he
getting
drove in?
busy.
You know what car he drove up in?
I actually started stepping out of line and letting people get in who had a lot of packages, a lot of stuff to take care of. I'm here collecting information on this post office because if you look on the Google reviews, they got a very low score here, which is unusual because they have a simple job of just taking in packages and sending stuff out. But they have a very low score and a whole lot of stuff that talks about how people get packages missing from up here. I'm trying to see if there's anything that could be a link to that.
And why is that your job?
Why is it my job? It's not my job to make sure that they're not losing packages, but if I have information that could be useful to somebody else, then they could take care of it. Yeah. But either way, it doesn't really matter what I'm here doing because I don't really have to explain to you everything that I'm here doing. I'm here to conduct business. I have two forms of business I'm conducting. I'm taking a survey of the building, and I'm wanting to buy a stamp while I'm here.
A stamp.
Yeah.
What about one stamp?
One stamp. That's all I need.
Where do you live at?
I live close enough to where I can get here in a reasonable amount of time.
So is there not a post office where you live at?
There's post office everywhere. What does it matter what post office I go to?
I mean, you usually go to the post office closest to where you live at.
I think maybe if I went to a post office someplace else,
I think you're just up here
I
starting
might have
crap.
gotten better service.
I think you're just up here starting crap.
Think what you want to think, I guess.
No, that's right. You're one of those First Amendment auditors. You're trying to get up here and you're trying to start crap, and it ain't gonna happen.
So you're going to deny me from having service at this post office?
She's denied you from that, not me.
So where's she? She wouldn't even give me her name. She wouldn't even talk to me. I don't even know who she
Give
is.
me your name.
As far as I know about her working at a post office, the only she got is a lanyard that you could buy online from anybody.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I don't even know who the hell she is. How do I know she works for the post office?
Well, I'm telling you she does because I've seen her here before.
Okay.
She works behind the counter.
Good for you. I don't know that though.
I'm telling you she does.
All right. But either way, have you looked at the poster 7 that's on the wall in there?
No.
That gives. Okay, come on, let's go take a look at poster
No,
7.
we're not going back inside. She said you're not welcome in there, so you're not welcome
Well,
in there.
we can go back in there together,
We're not going back in there.
and we can look at the poster 7 that actually gives you the right to film inside of the post office and the surrounding the government properties. You know, we're not too far from Cumming, Georgia. Have you heard of Cumming, Georgia?
I know where Cumming, Georgia is.
All right. So do you know about the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, the case Smith versus Cumming?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay. So Smith versus Cumming gives citizens the explicit right to film public servants, yourself, federal employees, wherever the hell she went to now.
In public.
In public.
We're in public right now.
We're in public.
Absolutely.
Right. Exactly.
We're in public.
Okay.
What about inside of a building?
It's still public. That's a public building.
Okay.
The
But
what do you call that? The post office box area is definitely open to public. Hell, the door never locks. I don't think you can go in there anytime you
McDonald's is
want.
open to public.
It's a privately owned business though.
Okay. And is the post office not technically privately owned?
No.
It's owned by somebody.
It's owned by the federal government,
It's owned by somebody.
right? It's owned by the federal government, right?
Owned by somebody.
Yeah, it's owned by we.
Well, you don't pay taxes here, do you?
Doesn't matter where I pay taxes. Tax money goes into the federal funds that get dispersed out everywhere else, right?
If you say
So as long as I'm a U.S. citizen, even if I was a foreign
If you're a
citizen,
citizen.
if I was a foreign citizen and I came into this country, right, and I bought a candy bar, I have every right to come in here and do the same thing.
To film and aggravate people.
I'm not aggravating anybody. You're aggravating me.
That's not what they said.
They can say whatever the heck they want to say. They could say I was in there dancing on the tables.
Well,
But of course, we know that I wasn't.
Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bar you from the property. If you feel like you need to get an attorney to fight the barring notice, then do what you need to do.
So you're going to trespass me from public property when I haven't committed a crime.
Look, they have the right to keep you off the property.
If I was to be charged with any sort of crime, what crime would you have charged me with today? What would it be?
Disorderly conduct.
How so? I haven't been disorderly.
You've been in there acting disorderly.
I barely spoke to anybody.
Well, was
right.
you asked to leave?
How is opening the door for people as they're coming in and out with big boxes? Is that disorderly?
I don't know.
That's chivalry, isn't it?
I wasn't here. I don't know.
Stepping out of line so that some elderly lady and her, I guess, son or whoever it was.
Causing a disturbance.
Yeah. That's
If stepping out of line so that people with a large amount of packages can get their business taken care of, since I'm not necessarily in a
Like
hurry,
I said,
is that disorderly?
I'm doing my part of my duty
You're not doing it very well, I gotta tell you that.
and acting on what she wants done, okay?
Look.
Right now, she wants us to serve you one of these criminal trespass notices, which we're going to do.
Well, you
Okay.
you don't need to do that. I could just walk away because
Well, we're going to do that.
I haven't committed a crime yet.
Doesn't
I
have
have
to
been I haven't been warned to leave the property yet.
Out of Charlotte, North Carolina, showing place status
It doesn't have to
expired.
be. She don't want you to come back. We're going to serve you with this.
Yeah.
If you need
You're 27,
to get an attorney, if you need to do whatever you need to do, that's between you and him, okay?
You guys have gotten some bad reports from people lately.
No.
Over the past several years, yes, you have. You've gotten several bad reports that you guys do this kind of stuff to people.
Right now, we're going to focus on this criminal trespass warning. So, what's your name?
You can just put the location on there. You don't need to put anything else on there.
You do need to put something else on.
Nah. I haven't committed a crime yet.
Listen to me. Sorry.
What's your
Seriously.
name? You ain't got no name tag on, do you?
They
Did you rent that vest? Is that a loaner vest, a rental vest? You don't even have a name on you.
1 second. They've asked us to serve you with criminal trespass. We have to write your name on this paper. That's cordially what I'm asking you to do, is for your ID, so I can serve you with criminal trespass warrant.
You're asking me.
Yes.
I politely
I'm giving you a lawful
my
order
mouth is so dry.
to provide me with your ID or name for this. Now, right now, you're obstructing my investigation and my duty.
I'm not instructing anything.
I'm going to ask you one more time, or I'm going to place you under arrest for obstruction.
So you're going to arrest me when there's no crime been committed yet?
You're failing to ID yourself to me, which is required by law. When I ask you for ID,
If I've committed a crime, what crime has I committed though?
you're not getting it.
Sovereign citizens, man. They don't think they have to abide by the
I
law.
understand.
I'm not saying I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm here with the same rights as everybody else.
Call yourself, man.
I'm here trying to express my right as everybody else is.
If I walk up to that gentleman right there and ask
I'm
him for his
trying to
ID, he's
express
probably
my
gonna give it
duty to serve you with this criminal trespass. That's all it's got to be.
Well, you can
If you
put
ID yourself.
you can put Joe on there. You can put that on there. That's all you got to put on there.
Information.
Yeah, that's
a
false
crime.
name.
How is that? You don't know my name yet, do
Crime in
you?
itself.
Right?
That's because you're failing to give it to us.
If I told you my name was Bagwell, would you have thought that that's a false name? Probably so, right? If I tell you to put Joe on there, do you know if that's a false name or not? No, you don't know anything yet, do you?
That's why I would like to
Okay,
have
so
your
stop
identification.
accusing me of committing a crime when there hasn't been one committed. Stop standing there and trying to put me into a hole that hasn't been dug yet, okay?
So, this is what we're going to do. I do need you to put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for failing to give us your information.
You know of any wrecks or anything going on the interstate?
I'll take
We've
your
got
stuff.
traffic backed up and people
take your stuff.
backing up on the rim.
We have 2 wrecks on the episode and out Winston. Person is now going right.
That's all things we're doing. All this could have been prevented. It could have been prevented if you would have read the post in there.
Trailer,
They have a right to the 96. He would read the post. They have a right to the They have a right to the 96. They do have a right to keep you off the property. They do have a right to deny me service. But that's to be taken. And they have a right to keep you off the property. I haven't committed. Once they've done that, until if they want you trespass, I don't concede. We have to
You don't have to. It's so incident to an arrest.
So we can then fill that paperwork out, give you a copy, and then say no. But you chose to go this route. I will give you my ID. It is too late. Threat of arrest. It's too late.
No, you're arrested. You're under arrest. You're going to jail.
Okay.
Mr.
Under arrest right now.